Oh, hey gang. This is the last day of summer. I think literally, according to, I think it's the last day of summer. I don't know, but I know that we are getting a cold front in tonight, and I think we're done with all the hot temperatures. So it is 102 degrees outside right now. Tomorrow's high is 85. I'm gonna finish up the summer camping season out here right now. Dripping sweat. I gotta get my fan cut on. I'm at an absolute beautiful RV spot. Really no one around me right now. It is a Thursday night. It is Labor Day weekend, so I have a feeling it's gonna get pretty booked up here pretty quick, but hopefully we'll have a quiet night. In fact, I don't know if it's coming through on the GoPro or not, but we've got quite a few kind of dark clouds coming in. It'd be great if we could get some rain actually with that cold front coming in, but I don't think anything is scheduled until like later tomorrow. But I think we are finally done in this heat box that we call Texas for the year. Overall, it hasn't been too bad. I think we only had like 8 or 9 days that actually hit 100, which is incredible for Texas compared to everything else. But anyway, I don't want to waste your time, guys. The title of the video was not it wasn't clickbait. I do have 2, maybe 3 things that I want to go over here really fast before we get into this camping episode. Number 1, thanks. So I'm gonna say, last video that we posted, I gave some bad news about Pig, and I can't even I'm gonna say thanks for all the awesome comments, all the gracious, super nice comments that we got. I read every single one of them. Didn't respond to all of them, honestly, because some of them were, they just kind of choked me up at the time a little bit. I'm in a much better spot now than I was, I guess I was about 4 weeks ago, in real human time, not YouTube time. So doing a lot better now. Still hurts, but it's not quite as fresh as it was. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who left a comment. We read them all. Really do appreciate every single one of them. So thank you all. Number 2, this is a big one. The second annual Gumbie Gathering has been posted, I guess. So Ben's been working pretty hard coming up with some dates. So I'm gonna go ahead and do something on this video that's different than what we did last year. In fact, let me make sure the dates before I lie to you. So this year's Gumbie Gathering is going to be November 7th and the 8th in Dixon, Missouri. We were able to secure 150 acres of private land up there in Missouri. That's where we're going to hold the Gumbie Gathering at this year. If you watch the videos from any of I think there was 7 or 8 YouTube personalities, whatever you want to call us, idiots, there last year. And we had an absolute blast, made a ton of great friends. In fact, Jacob from Family Man Camping Adventures, that's where I met him. I camped with him a couple weeks ago, in fact. So make a lot of really good friends out there. We just hang out, have a really great time. Last year, Ben actually picked a subscriber from my channel. This year, we're doing a little bit different. So I'm gonna pick my subscriber this year if y'all wanna go. So here's the deal. Obviously, we can't invite everyone. I wish we could, but that's just not feasible. So on this video, if you guys are interested in going to the Gumbie Gathering November 7th and the 8th in Dixon, Missouri, leave a comment on this video. That way I can filter it and search, and just for the people that actually want to go, so I'm not wasting anyone's time and picking someone that can't even go. So if you want to go, leave a hashtag Brian Waters Outdoors. That's all you have to do. That way I can filter it for the people that actually want to go. And I will announce the winner around October 1st to give you guys time to make sure, to get off for work, whatever you got to do. I'm actually going to pick 2. I'm going to pick a winner and I'm going to pick an alternate because something might happen to the winner. And I want to have someone next in line that might be interested in going. The cool thing is, there's going to be a ton of activities and stuff that week or weekend. But I'm currently talking to a bunch of all these companies that send us stuff. So I should be able to at least present the winner of this channel a pretty good little swag bag of gifts that I'm trying to get all the details worked out as we speak. So I think that'll be fun. Whoever wins is going to get some pretty good items from me, and I'm sure there's going to be other stuff given away from some of the other channels also. That's what we did last year, but it's a great time. You know, it's a good chance for us to get to meet some of you guys that comment a lot, and it actually means more to us than I think it does all of y'all. So that's the deal on this video. There's that. I think whoever goes, it truly is, it's a really, really good time. There's just so many good people. Everyone that went last year is automatically going this year. So I think that's kind of the plan that we're doing, is to make this thing grow every year. Once you go, you're kind of set. You can go year after year if you want. So that's why we're having to get a little bit bigger spots now every other year to accommodate more people. I think it'll be fun. But in the 4 weeks that I've taken a little break since you guys last saw me, I've done a lot of work on the camper, a lot of little tweaks that I'm pretty happy about. One of them I messed up though. But you can see I got the 270 awning out. I took my other 270 awning off and I put this guy up. This is just my old single awning, and I forgot the the tubes that go down. So I got to roll this thing back up because it's windy and it's not going to work. I was hoping I could just leave it like this to give a little bit of shade on that side, but obviously that's not going to happen. But the big thing is, let's see, so I put a jerry can, a 5-gallon bucket right there. So now I can carry 10 gallons of water. Kind of doing this for the Gumbie Gathering. I've got my other one up here, awning. But the big thing is, guys, is this right here, and you might have already seen it. And that is my 12-volt air conditioner, 9,500 BTUs. And the awesome thing about this air conditioner is I had it turned on the whole way up here, driving to the spot. So I was able to kind of cool it down. And the way that I had that going, and you guys have already seen this, is that big 460 amp hour battery. I've got it plugged in. This is going to my AC unit, and this side is going to my battery. I do have this converter that I'm going to use this evening, but the thing is, this is a 12-volt AC, so it's way more efficient and uses less amps if you direct connect it to a 12-volt battery. And with it being so hot outside right now, I don't want to use that converter back here. A, because it's an $80 converter from China, and I don't want to burn my camper down in this heat. So I'm going to use the battery probably till around 8 o'clock tonight, and then I'm going to switch it over and use the converter and plug into shore power. But it's just awesome being able to get to camp, and this thing's already cooled down. I only have it on eco. 78 degrees inside the camper right now, and I don't even have it full blast. We're gonna turn it on, I don't know, strong. There we go. Now I can really hear it cooking. So I should have no problems staying cool today. In fact, somebody on the video that I've made of the install said they want to see me just hang out inside the camper and make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I thought that's not a half bad idea. But anyway, that's enough talking for me. I did bring some fishing gear. I might come down here and throw something out. I don't know, it's so hot. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything biting, but it's basically the last video of the summer, and I haven't caught a single fish all summer long, so maybe this evening we'll catch something. But I got a few more tweaks, things to get out and kind of get situated, so I don't want to bore you with all that. So I'll get that done, and then we'll come back in and check in. I found this when I was going through all my stuff to kind of do some upgrades on the camper. I forgot I had it. Already got a top water on it, so might as well give it a shot. That's a bit slick. It's getting way down. What I will say, the sun has kind of taken a break from beaming down on me, but I still can't see because of all the sweat dripping into my eyes. It's still close to 100 degrees, so I might try this, if I don't fall over, I might try this after dinner, but it's just, it's a little too warm right now to not catch anything. Shocking. Shocking turn of events. Well, as I sit here and try to cool off from all that fishing, looking at the weather, because it's getting pretty dark out there. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of coming through, but when I looked at the weather on the way up here, it didn't have anything really forecasted. Yeah, they're still not showing anything. I don't know if they're wrong or if that's just going to kind of blow by. I really wouldn't mind a nice big old fat rainstorm though, because I got the awning. I can cook under the awning now. Well, I kind of got myself stuck in a situation. Wind just picked up and I don't have this awning tied down. Chair blew over, so I'm hoping this wind's gonna at least subside enough for me to go get some tie downs. But I wasn't expecting that. I really don't want to have to put the awning up just to go to my truck to get guy lines. Okay. I'm having to pull this thing down pretty hard. I think I'm gonna have to get this awning put in, at least fold it up, so I can go get some guy lines put out. All right, well, I at least got the awning kind of pushed to the side of the camper. I don't think this is gonna last very long, but I just wasn't anticipating that kind of wind. It was almost pulling me up when I was holding on to the outside of that awning. Chair keeps falling over. But gosh, I kind of want it to rain, but I think I'm gonna let this wind pass before I put that awning out again and actually stake it down like I should have in the first place, because I'm not missing dinner tonight. Brought my all-time favorite dinner to cook on a Blackstone, and I'm not missing out. I think this should pass pretty quick, but yeah, that came out kind of nowhere. Feels much better outside though. Probably dropped to like 92 degrees. Well, I guess I'm not crazy. I just got a weather alert on my phone for a severe thunderstorm and lightning within 10 miles. I haven't seen any lightning yet, but I don't think anyone really predicted this. Hopefully it's gonna blow over pretty soon so I can get all my stuff put back out, but I guess I can always go hang out in the camper. It's cold in there. Man. It's nice outside now. It is, let's see, 96 degrees. So that's not, that's sad when that feels good. Yeah, I think we're about to get pounded looking at that radar. And geez, there's just so much lightning around right now. I don't really want to hang outside, so I'm just gonna go hang out in the camper until this passes. so we can get some real dinner going. I gotta get that chair put up. All right, guys, here we are. It's cold in here, 66 degrees, man. So I bought this, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, and I said in that video, as luck would have it, somebody wanted to send me an 11,000 BTU air conditioner unit. I don't know how it could be any better than this, but just for my own sanity, I want to kind of compare. So I brought I'm such a dork. I brought my wind meter. This is on turbo, I think. Temp all the way down, speed all the way up. About 6 miles an hour worth of velocity coming out. Wow, 42 degrees. This place is an icebox. Oh, let's get some. Oh, and I got one of these, they call them a cooling comforter. It's a really lightweight comforter, but I guess I don't know, it feels cold, but this whole place feels cold. But it was only like 40 bucks when I got it, and it's super soft, but it does feel like cold to the touch. I should have been using this all summer long. Well, I'm gonna hang out in here, get this off, until I can get outside and cook us dinner. It's cold. Get a quick check. Well, I just got a lightning alert on my phone. Well, I'm gonna get a chance to test out how well I sealed the AC unit. I'm feeling it's gonna rain. Oh, jeez. Of course, it starts to rain as soon as I get out here. Now maybe I can get some weather alerts. Okay.
Serving the Dallas-Fort Worth listening area. The following reports of weather, temperature, and wind were made at 6 p.m. DFW Airport, thunder 84, dew point 71, relative humidity 65%, wind northeast at 28, gusting to 38. Denton, a thunderstorm 76, northeast at 14. Mineral Wells, mostly sunny.
Just said thunderstorm, so, well, at least I can sit here and listen to this. Might even do a radio check. I don't know what repeater I'm next to.
It's still working. WRKL 765.
Alright, well, I made a contact, so I can get out if I need to on that radio. That antenna is great. I ended up getting, but now it's starting to rain pretty hard.
Bill, you're scratchy, man. Where are you at? You scratchy, Bill.
Yeah.
I'm in Texas, man.
I'm not gonna not cook dinner tonight, so hopefully this passes as quickly as possible, and hopefully my air conditioning cutout's not gonna leak. Be a good test of it. I didn't realize the first night or the first day out with that air conditioning unit it's gonna rain. It hasn't rained in 3 months, it doesn't seem like, but so far so good. All right, we're in between storms. there's another line coming in, but I'm gonna try to get out there and get some dinner cooked before it hits. Let's redo all this, so at least I don't get rained on this whole time. All right, well, I somewhat got it set up. Really just trying to do this in as big of a hurry as I can. Oh, more lightning. We have flame. That's a good start. The irony in this is that I'm not a big breakfast eater, but I love breakfast for dinner. I love breakfast food. I just don't eat breakfast a whole lot. So we're making breakfast tonight. My all-time favorite. I love it. Got bacon, hash browns, eggs, English muffins, cheese. Everything you need to make a good quality breakfast for dinner. Perfect. A little bit of cheese action. A little bit of everything but the seasoning. Bit of Tabasco, of course, for the eggs. For the bacon. I forgot ketchup for the hash browns, but we're just gonna have to make do with that. Oh, don't drop it. Don't drop it, Brian. There we go, gang. Breakfast, where's that gonna go? Breakfast for dinner. toasted English muffins, bacon, hash browns, cheesy eggs. I'm gonna chow down on this before it rains. I love breakfast for dinner. I really wish I would have brought ketchup though for the hash browns. Oh well. I can hear the thunder keep roaring, so I don't know if we're literally right in between the two storms or how soon the next one's going to hit. But at least I was able to get my dinner cooked. That's all I care about. Dinner's completely wrapped up. I'm grotesquely full, and I know that this is a bad idea. I'm gonna regret it. But I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I don't wanna end my summer adventures without at least trying to do it one time. So we're gonna try to get a movie going. If we can get everything to work. Ugh. It's good enough to me. Cool. Well, it works. I guess I'm gonna have to get my chair out now. Wasn't expecting a whole lot. I don't even know what this is. I think Old Guard 2. Huh. Interesting. That's a finger. Pretty sure that was a finger. Yep, well, that's a thumb. Anyone taking bets on how long I'll be able to stay out here? Because naturally, it's not raining too bad, but hopefully it stays just like this. All right, well, if anyone would have guessed 23 minutes, that's about how long that I was able to watch that movie. Man, it is. I think we're starting to get that second wave of storms in. I'm standing out here in the rain doing this, getting soaked. So I did end up putting everything up. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the awning out tonight because it's already wet. And I got my cooler down here on the ground, hopefully a little bit protected from the rain. So I think I'm gonna go inside, get a fresh change of clothes, dry change of clothes, and I guess finish up my movie in there, which I'm not gonna complain about because it is nice and cold. I did finally hook up to shore power, so I am hooked up to that pedestal. Again, mainly because it's not so hot outside anymore, and I'm not quite as worried about that converter. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on it because, of course, next summer it's gonna be hot, and I need to make sure it works. But being the first trip out, I don't know. I didn't really want to push it to its limit on this trip, but man, look at that sunset. yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna get in the camper, get some dry clothes on, and we'll see you in a second. All right. I was way more wet than I thought I was. My clothes were kind of gross. The other ironic thing about this video is 9 times out of 10 we would much rather do a video in the rain, thunderstorms, just because they of course naturally do better. But I did not plan out this trip to be in the rain. I brought my guitar to play, not for y'all, but just for me to hang outside and play. The movie, nothing really worked out, but this is working great. I'm glad, because I didn't want to waste money on it. It's too cold in here right now, but I'm just gonna let it kind of get everything really nice and cold, and then I'll cut it to eco mode or something. But yeah, I am more than ready for this heat to go away. And I think that's what that storm is. Man, this blanket is cold. I think that's what that storm was all about, was bringing in that cold front. Hopefully saying goodbye to summer. I think that was the first time I've ever made a contact in here with my radio. That's pretty cool. Granted, the repeater's only about 15 miles away, so it's nothing crazy. Still worked though. So, all right, we are good to go. Good night.
No. Almost done.
Good morning, gang. For the first time in a long time, I haven't had to get up super early, and it's 6:30 right now. I think I've been up since 5:45, trying to go back to sleep, and I just can't do it. But here we are. It rained all night last night. Around 1 a.m. the wind picked back up again, so I ran outside and had to put my awning back in. But other than that, it was a pretty good night's rest. I'm not in any big hurry this morning. In fact, I'm kind of trying to take my time so I don't run into morning rush hour. It's kind of foggy outside, but I guess we'll get up and slowly make our coffee and kind of enjoy just being out here this morning before we have to head home. But the AC worked great. So I don't really know what the point is of putting that bigger one up there. I am going to, just to see how it works. But if you guys are interested in a really inexpensive rooftop AC unit, if you have like a small camper, again, this isn't for a big one, it froze me out. I have it basically turned off right now, and it's 68 degrees in here right now. It's on eco mode, sipping power. So it worked great, fantastic. Here we are. Yeah, everything is just, I'm gonna have to go home and open this thing up, let it dry out. But it woke me up in the middle of the night, or 1 a.m. last night, because the trailer was shaking. And in my, I guess, dream, I thought someone was shaking my trailer, and it kind of freaked me out. And I woke up, and then I realized it's basically acting like a parachute, you know, pulling my camper up. So
I just came out and quickly closed it down. But it's fine that I gotta go home and open it up because I gotta take this off anyway and put that smaller awning on this side, which I should have done. I wasn't even thinking a couple weeks ago when I did that. But one thing I do want to check, since this pretty much got rained on all night, is up here where these cables come in. Make sure that this waterproof mount up here did a good job, and I don't feel any kind of water coming through. So I think we're good there. I think we're good everywhere. Pretty happy with how this turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my converter, switch over to battery power. That way I don't forget to keep the AC on the way home, so when I get home I still have a nice cool inside to work with when I'm cleaning it out. My table's wet. I think this is the first time ever that I'm intentionally stalling my departure. But it's not hot outside. In fact, it's, 72 degrees outside right now. It's kind of misty, kind of wet and damp, but so much better than sweating putting the stuff up. But guys, don't forget, if you didn't see the first part of this video, to leave that comment, the hashtag down below, if you want to get thrown in the hat for an invitation to this year's Gumbie Gathering. Again, it's going to be super awesome. It's going to be a great time. Lots of cool gifts and friends to be made, and all that good stuff, all that good fun stuff. So if you're interested, make sure you leave a comment. And I think I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my coffee until it's time to head out, where I can beat some of that morning rush hour. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.